Okay, so we finished off Volcano Manor, killed Rydek, whatever his name was. Hit the little fortress at the top, got the key, got the sword, and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is where we ended up last night. We did that, killed the Godskin guy, came down here, killed the boss of the tree, got the loot from the ruins, got the Mirage Rise. We went to the second church, killed Godofrey, or whatever his goofy name is. So, yeah, I think we're gonna make our way to the capital. So we're gonna finish off Altus Plateau, moving on to the capital. Once we get to the capital, we're gonna go back and do the Great Waterfall Crest underground area. I think that is the plan. Out of curiosity, let me start going to these little huts and things, because I still think that the glintstone key has to be given to one of the NPCs over here. Oh, I forgot about you. What do you have to say?
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna. An Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me.
I will not spoil where, but the lake is a smart area to check around. Yeah, I figured as much. If anybody wanted a glintstone key, it'd probably have to be somebody that's interested in magic. So I figured it... I know that we talked to like a mage. I think it was somewhere around... Where was it? I think it was somewhere maybe at the beginning. I think it was at the Church of Irith. Why did I mark this? Oh, that's where the girl that wanted the eyeball was. Yeah, we're well past that. I can go ahead and get rid of that.
The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you.
I mean, I suppose so. That is where we're headed anyways.
Medallions are the half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Earth Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
Okay, that we have not gone to yet.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Yeah, I mean, this was just like by pure
Call me when needed.
Oh.
I will fight at your side.
It is her. Okay. Yeah, that was by pure coincidence. She did the same. I came by and she just kind of scoffed me off. Yeah. I thought... I came to this one because I thought that's where the wizard that we talked to was, but I guess not. Yeah, he was here. Yeah, he sold like 3 spells or something.
To learn another. Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells. Are you certain?
Nice.
You're willing to give your glintstone key to me?
Oh, we got 2 of them.
Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries. And the very stars.
This sword is kind of distracting me. Not gonna lie.
Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will depart for the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Perhaps one day you'll pay me a visit. Who knows? I may be a decorated sorcerer by then.
Maybe. Guess we'll have to take a visit to Rhea Lucaria at some point. Okay, so hold on a minute. Because now I'm curious. Because I had a fucking feeling. Because the emote that we just got was erudition, right? Yeah, and the statue over here says something about erudition. I remember. Erudition guide thee. Let's see. Okay. That's not quite it. So, oh, wait. Never mind. Let's go. My initial suspicion for this was that I had to use an emote in conjunction with some kind of headwear, because I was linking all of this, the fact that erudition, the stars, and all that. I was linking it all to Rhea Lucaria. So I figured one of the hats that we found in combination with an emote or something else had to unlock something. But I guess all you need is just the erudition emote. Which one is that? The blasphemy sword? Yeah, it's the sword of the blasphemous blade that you can get after killing Rykard. You should close. You're missing a cosmetic. Ah, okay. So people were using the hat. I'm assuming that maybe like the hat gives some kind of indication, perhaps. Now we have another memory slot. Okay, well, I guess I did what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go to the main academy gate, schoolhouse classroom, the bait parlor, and the grand library. If he's not there, then he ain't there. The hat glows. Ah. Yeah, the quest lines in this game are pretty neat. They're not overly obscure, like in the previous Souls games. They give you... I think they do a better job at giving you some sense of direction. Oh, he might actually just be at the entrance gate, perhaps. Patch just gave me a heads up about the storyline, and I was shocked when it was only semi-line. Yeah, I actually didn't go at the bottom here of Rhea Lucaria, because I thought Patches was just straight up gonna lead me to my death, and I was like, yeah, okay, I know Patches. I'm not even gonna check. What's the point? Nah, he was being semi-honest for once. They did a good job at making them something you can figure out without a wiki. Yeah, especially because it seems like you can miss some of the steps and still kind of advance the quest line. Okay, yeah, he's not out here either. Alright, let's go back to the Altus Plateau. Could start from up here. I'm gonna... Let's just start from over here so we can go grab the map. There's gonna be a few things to check up here as well. I did also want to make my way up here towards the bridge. I don't think there's gonna be anything, but it's worth checking. Because if I don't remember wrong, up that road is also where we met the priest. The priest guy. I think you really enjoyed the capital when I got there. I spent a good while wandering around inside. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of NPCs that are directing me there, so I'm hoping that it lives up to the hype. Torch Hollow, strongest hollow. I think we have 3 or 4 NPCs so far that all told us about the capital and whatnot.
You appear to be doing well. Well then, would you... Do you sport with me? From your description, it can be no other than the Gold Mask himself. Of course, I knew he would be close by. Bless the Golden Order.
Oh, so
and
that's...
its benevolent rays. And to you too.
I completely forgot this guy asked us about him. Yeah, I completely forgot he asked us about that guy the first time we talked to him. I'm just buying these just to have them, honestly.
May the Golden Order...
So now I'm kind of curious. Because I think that the guy was over here. So after we end up checking the road here, we might actually quick travel over onto the other side. Now, I may or may not have hit the gold mask guy because he wasn't talking to me, so I was a little confused and I smacked him. He didn't do much, he just kind of disappeared.
Please, I can read them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second.
Your fingers, please,
Your fingers.
Oh, bless you.
It's got a good aesthetic.
To the east, ruins of gold. To the west, the serpent's sacrilege.
Okay.
Wherever the path leads, so wherever the path leads, only more sorrow. 'Tis a curse, the curse of Queen Marika.
Okay. Yo, what's up, Dragon? Welcome in. Yeah, we talked to a sorcerer, give him a glintstone key. Did a weird pose in front of a ladder, or in front of a statue, got the memory stone. Talked to the wolf lady, she said something about a mountain or whatever. And then she went off to the capital. And now we just told the priest about the gold mask guy. The lady's trying to give you exposition while having an asthma attack. Yeah, I think I have an idea of what the capital might look like. I popped into a buddy's stream, and he was in this grand palace looking area. I don't know if that was the capital. It didn't look like any area I had explored, so I assume that may have been the capital. So I think I have an idea of what it looks like, and yeah, it's looks pretty sweet. Do you have anything interesting? Unseen assassins. Imp shades. Not interested. This, however, I am interested. Buy my stuff. How much was that book? 4,500. Maybe it's the space palace on Mars. Wait, are you spoiling me that we can travel to Mars in this game? You should be ashamed of yourself. What the? Hey, what's up, guys? Ta-da! Takes so long.
We meet yet again. Thanks to you, I have become acquainted with the noble gold mask himself.
He's quiet. He's
and
kind of a
taken my
quiet
place
side.
by his side, as you can see. Have no fear. I will still teach you incantations as before, though we must do so quietly, such that we not disturb the great master's cogitation.
Okay, nothing new.
The master is always deep in contemplation, while I frantically attempt to record his wisdom.
Deep in contemplation, man. He's just pointing at the damn tree.
Though I am yet to comprehend even the daintiest morsel of his wisdom, I know that this is my life's calling. The Golden Order has bestowed me, talentless as I am, the great duty of documentarian.
Sweet,
May the
dude.
Golden Order.
Okay. Oh, you like the armor set? Yeah, it's a mixed match of things, but it looks kind of nice. I don't know what look I want to settle on, but this looks good. It looked kind of fancy. So I'm rolling with it for now. We've been wearing some goofy outfits for a bit, so. Right, so. That's that. So back over here we go. I'm gonna have to put these swords to the test against a somewhat sturdy-ish boss, because I want to see how it compares against the curved great swords that I was using. I still think those do way more damage. Not that the damage from these is bad right now, but didn't think that would even get close to hitting him, but I do really like the weapon art for this. Hey, we're running low on those. You know, if I wasn't somebody that cared about leaving NPCs alive for the first playthrough, I'd have killed all of these merchants to get their bell bearings. What do you mean by some cannoli lore? Ah, no, I was born in Italy. I was born and raised in Italy. Italian parents. All that. My father, when he met my mom, or when I was born, he was already in the process of moving to the United States. Because most of his family had already started moving here. So he wanted to move here because his mom, dad, and brothers and sisters and everybody was here. So he was in the process of moving here. So eventually, my mom and I also moved over here. Then my parents divorced and I went back to Italy. But I much preferred the US, so I came back. But yeah, no, I was Italian born and raised.
Oh, a tree, great a tree. The Golden Order itself, unwavering stretch to the sky. Confer your guidance to our Elden Ring.
Hey, that's me. I'm the Elden Lord. Put this weary world to rights. I'm the one, dude. He's talking about me, chat. He doesn't even know I'm right behind him. Yeah, I think the first time that I came here in the United States, I was legitimately like a baby. I would not remember a single thing. And then I think the second time I came here, I was maybe 6 or 7 years old. I can't remember. And then around, I think it was 12 or so, I ended up moving here permanently. Oh, it's like a little tunnel. That's curious. Hey, yo, is that a fucking legendary item? Hold on a minute. You can't just have a random legendary item out and about like that. Huh. So, if I kill an enemy, regardless of if I kill him with the sword or not, as long as I have the sword equipped, I gain HP back. That's kind of nice. Ember Starlight. It's a key item. Ingredient used in special drought. An ephemeral sliver that gives off a pale ember glow. What remains of a passing flash of starlight. If the stars command our fates, then ember-hued stars must command the fates of the gods. Such is the belief that inspired the use of these shards to prepare a most special drought. Okay. That's... Now that is the first... Actually, no, that's a lie. We also have the black knife thing that I have no idea so far what to do with. I'm sure it'll come in handy soon. Those ghost guys are very souls in their exposition. Go somewhere vague, do something or other. The blue frost, lightning, godskin stuff is cool. Yeah. But yeah, those ghost guys are, they're not very clear. Although I guess your memory might fail a little bit if you're dead. So I guess I can forgive them. Yeah, this is the only frost lightning incantation that we have, but it's pretty sick. I mean, it does a good amount of damage, but I like it more than anything just for aesthetics reason. I like the blue lightning. I'm in a bush, you can't see me. If you turn around the second I get behind you, I'm gonna be real upset with you. That's crazy. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I'm doing a thing. I should probably heal up. Okay. I'm assuming there's probably gonna be enemies that are weaker to Scarlet Rot. Not an impressive amount of damage, but... I mean, if you can apply it and then it lasts long enough, that's still some very good passive amount of damage going on. This, I don't... What? Hold on a minute. Demon Souls is like a vague fever dream to me, I'm not gonna lie. It's the only Souls games I beat like twice and called quits. I've never played the original one. My first experience was with the remake. And while I did enjoy it, yeah, it's definitely not the Souls game that I can replay the most. I think it's some of the run backs to the bosses that kind of bug me in certain areas. Most of them are not too bad, but It's just a better version of the original. Yeah, I mean, that's what I hear. That it's pretty much just like a better looking version with omnidirectional rolling. And I guess something to do with equipment load, with like the leaves or whatever, something like that. You can send shit to storage from your inventory. I guess that was not in the original, maybe. You didn't hear anything. You don't even know who did it. I can't just leave all these items there. No, game. You always rob me of my repose. Why? Why you do this to me? I beat the OG once and ran through Remake once as well. I don't know if it was just my build, but the enemies I died to the most are definitely those perfumer guys. Yeah, the... I don't remember. What's it called? This area right here. I got caught off guard by a perfumer and he two-shotted me with that, like, close-range blast. Some of their attacks are kinda nasty. I have rocks. Oh. Hey, chat, look at that. We accidentally discovered 2 chests. Hold on a minute. Sometimes being clumsy pays out. Alright, what's in here? Living jar shard. I still have yet to use any of these crafting things. I don't think I've made a... I lied. I made, like, bombs once. That's it. I was getting messed up in the capital by a specific group. The explosive dust conceals staggering damage. I was getting 2-tapped pretty consistently. Yeah, some enemies in general, it seems like they'll have like the regular attacks and then out of nowhere they can whip out a combo or a certain ability that can just absolutely destroy you. Yeah, it's nice that it's not like a requirement, right? Some games that have crafting sort of lean too much into it, and you feel forced to craft. Otherwise, you... Oh, this is how we get on this side. Okay. And you kind of feel forced to, like, I gotta craft, otherwise I'm short on things. This game does a good job at, like, hey, you can do these things, but you don't really have to. Which is good, because I'm not a big fan of gathering materials and crafting in, like, any game. You make grease pretty often. Grease is probably one of the things that I should use more frequently. Not gonna lie, I sort of forget that it exists. In games like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, I remember about like using papers or pine resin because it boosts the damage pretty significantly. I'm sure it does the same here, but like my damage output feels good enough that I sort of forget about these things. Wait, what, really? Oh, you're one of these. Okay. I didn't pay attention to what kind of enemy you were. Feels bad, dude. The Great Omen Killer Cleaver. Hey, we got 2 of these now, don't we? Sick. You know, low-key, I'm tempted to kind of throw some fate scaling ashes on here and kind of use these 2. No, we're not gonna do it though. Okay, I'm gonna check it on the right side and then we'll just go up. Get the map and continue exploring. Are they gonna summon another one of those dudes? Maybe not. I like the rock throwing stuff. Pick it up, thank you. When we first ran into one of those mining crater-looking areas, there was a dude that spawned. Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna be up here then. I love it when I asked Twitch to display 720p, the videos in 360p, because bitrate, let's go, dude. I mean, 720p, 360p, it's like the same thing, right? Oh, dude, fucking line them up. I should have stepped closer. Oh, shit, it's one of these guys. Not who I was expecting. Ow. Okay, let me regroup myself. Jesus, I was expecting it to land a little bit more in front of me. That one I can never dodge. I tried jumping over it before, but it didn't quite work out. He set on me. That Till's got some range. Disagree with that. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna die here because I want to finish him off with a frozen lightning spear. Hold on. My guy, let me kill you. With this very specific spell. I think I get killed half the time by these bosses because I want to kill them in a certain way. Holy shit, that's a lot of useless stuff. I'll take the stones, though. Thank you for the GGs. For whatever reason, there's tons of resin behind this shack so far. It's the easiest spot I've found, and I use grease like every big encounter. That's good to know. I probably have a good amount of materials to make grease, considering I've, like, never crafted anything. I like the Falling Star enemies. Like these, the Falling Star Beast, Astel. I like these void, alien-esque enemies. They look pretty cool. Try running from that? Are you referring to the ground spikes? Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, I was not paying attention. You guys are fucking crazy. No, 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 no. I was just running around looking at set. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. They bring some semi-Bloodborne vibes really into it? Yeah. Okay. Was not expecting that. Are they just normal tree sentinels? I should probably... There's no way I can kill these. I have, like, literally no heals. Oh, but you can aggro one at a time. Ah, man, I was starting to walk up the stairs because I wanted to avoid that. Personally, this was the most challenging tree sentinel encounter for you. Yeah, fighting two at a time is probably not the most optimal thing. I can imagine it get pretty chaotic. Luckily, we were able to separate them by just pure luck. Why is Caled music playing here? Because the game does what it wants to. You can summon on the stairs? Dude, I'm impressed. I fought them at the door over and over. Yeah, oh, right. You're talking about that little symbol. Yeah. Seems like you could. Oh, hold on. So I want to grab one at a time. Yeah, I would not want to fight both of these at once. Got greedy, but we got one of them. No HP, no mana, no healing items. We got this, dude. Easy. Dude, I pressed the button. I pressed the fucking button. I was tapping B and nothing happened. I'm gonna blame the game on that one. Shit. Whoa, that was a mistake! I was hoping it staggered this one, but we barely winged them. Damn. Okay, it's definitely a little bit more chaotic when both of them are coming at you. Oh, hello. Oh, right, I forgot that the one with the shield can do that. Dude, what am I doing? It's just Tree Sentinel. Cannoli, relax. At the beginning of the game, that shield bash was always a one-shot, so I don't trust it now. Okay, fighting them one at a time is definitely by far the easiest way to do it. Oh! And we finally get the shield. Nice. That's kind of neat. Now, does the shield do anything interesting? Damage skills with faith, okay. Weighty great shield forged of gold, carried by the Order of Tree Sentinels, heavily equipped knights blessed by an old incantation of protection. The living rampart of the Ur Tree, the Tree Sentinels are the standard to which all defenders of the Ur Tree aspire. Golden Retaliation, ready the shield to unleash its protective incantation. This will dispel sorceries and incantations, retaliating. Oh, it's the... Right, the thing that he does if you try to shoot magic stuff at it. Yeah. Makes sense, I'm always under level. Yeah, exploring around definitely helps a bit. I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm at level 99 in this area. I mean... No, I feel like I'm pretty even. Yeah, we're one-shotting the random grunts and like the world bosses. They're not a massive threat, but like you can't sleep on them. So I feel decent. I definitely don't feel over-leveled yet, though. That's that's for sure. Unless I go back to some of the earlier areas. I think it gets a health bar when it aggroes, but I might be mistaken. Yeah, it seems like the two, they're still linked. You still have to kill both to finish the encounter, but it definitely does seem like the, yeah, I mean, the HP bar doesn't appear unless you aggro them, which is kind of neat. 2 seeds. Let's go. It's 1 more charge. I'm taking the cannoli approach. I mean, fighting both of them is not awful. But, yeah, it was very chaotic. It was, it was very chaotic. Wait, did it say 5? Oof. I thought it might cap out at 4, jeez. I got here at rune level 55, so you're definitely doing way better than I was. I don't remember what level I got here at. Yeah, I don't remember when I finished Liurnia. I didn't do this entire area early on. I did, like, this segment right here. Like, this beginning portion. And then that's it. Yeah, definitely a different, ball game, though. Being a little bit higher leveled. Hey! Hello! Is das the capital? Okay. So we've got a few areas to explore here. First thing I'm gonna do is go down here and go into this cave. Do you want to know the German title for Dawn of the Dead? Sure. There's no way. Oh, fuck right off. Why are these things fucking everywhere now, dude? Didn't realize we didn't have any mana, but you know what? We'll take it. That's a great title. God damn it, the zombies are coming. Ooh, the Giant Crusher. Isn't that the weapon that I forget his name. I think it started with a B. That guy we killed that gave us that heavy-ass armor. Isn't this the same weapon he was using? A hammer made from a boulder. Used in the war against the giants. One of the heftiest weapons in the entire lands between. After the giants were quelled, a man turned against man in violence. This weapon was all but forgotten. Man has grown feeble in comparison to his forebears. Actually, hold on. What does it scale with? I mean, other than strength, clearly. Oh, it's just a pure strength weapon. upgraded then ended up being an S string. Yeah, it seems like a lot of weapons that start with a C scaling end up being either A or S tier by the time that they get close to max upgrade. It's kind of why I'm half tempted to go back to the magma worm, just because of the higher scaling. This one has a C scaling in faith, D scaling in strength, while this one has a B scaling in both. Like, the damage is much severe in comparison. But since we're not exactly lacking damage, I don't mind testing out new weapons. Scaling seems buffed in this game compared to previous games. Like, it's way more relevant. It really is. I was talking with a buddy of mine, and I compared this to sort of like a Bloodborne scenario. Now, granted, of course, the soft cap of stats here is not 25. It's fucking like 80. Some stupid-ass amount. But the damage you output seems to scale much more with your weapon upgrades than it does with your stats. Because I remember Bloodborne being more or less the same way. It's why a BL4 run damage-wise doesn't feel like you're really losing out too much. Because you do almost the same amount of damage. Scaling, it's always been the case. Yeah, but I mean, for Bloodborne, it always felt like... Like, I know that upgrading your weapon buffs your damage much more so than putting, like, 5 points into the stat that it scales with. I just use Bloodborne as a comparison because it seems to be, out of the Souls games, the Soulsborne games, the one that kind of gets impacted the most by it. What is that? Boost Fundamentalist Incantations. 17 end. Okay. I'm glad we don't have Bloodborne syndrome, where there's like one clear-cut best weapon. I love Bloodborne, don't get me wrong, but if I see Saw Cleaver again, I'm gonna scream. Yeah, I mean... There are a lot of, like, really strong weapons. But... Yeah. Yeah. Saw Cleaver's easy mode. Yeah, I mean, the last playthrough I did was with Ludwig's Holy Blade, and that weapon fucked. Ludwig's Holy Blade fucked. The thrust damage that I was doing on Ebrietas, I hit her for what? 1,600 damage? 1,900 damage? No, it was like 20. It was a stupid amount. It was a ridiculously dumb amount for being new game. But yeah, a lot of the weapons, while I love that every weapon in that game is very unique, it is unfortunate that a lot of them require very specific builds. And a lot of the cool weapons are just kind of like a new game plus weapon, right? Like, you can't do Cost Parasite in new game. You can't do German's Scythe in new game, right? Like, it's kind of unfortunate. There's a lot of really cool weapon that you sort of have to wait until new game plus. And some of them require very specific gems. Like, for example, you have Cost Parasite. Without arcane gems, I mean, it's already a really weak weapon, even with arcane gems, when compared to other weapons. But if you don't have arcane gems, you're gonna have not such a good time using it. Or something like, for example, the Boom Hammer. You can use the Boom Hammer with physical gems, but if you really want to make full use of it, you kind of need to at least slot in like one fire bonus gem, right? So some weapons, specifically like... Oh, it went away. Specifically like the Blood Tinge weapons and arcane weapons, it feels like you need very specific gems to actually make the build work. Don't you need the Milkweed Rune? Yes, yes. If you don't have the Milkweed rune, it looks like you're not even wielding a weapon. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get around to farming gems because I do want to do a playthrough on stream with every single weapon, but I don't want to like bang my head with suboptimal shit. So eventually I need to do some farming off stream. I've just never gone around to it. You can save scum it at the very least if you have PlayStation Plus, so that's kind of neat. You just got unlucky. Yeah, I mean, some of the gems have like, what, less than 1% drop rate? Like, it's... I remember I was watching Zeus. I think he was... Oh, I can't remember if it was his, if he was doing a, Ooh, Prayerful Strike. I can't remember if he was doing a Bloodletter run or a Cost Parasite run. Oh no, it was the Boomhammer. He was farming gems for the Boomhammer, and he spent like half of the stream farming gems. Yeah, that's the only reason why I've never done it. It's just kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Save edited dungeons or whatever with PlayStation Plus. You could use the hack dungeons. Yeah, there is a, if you use the Bloodborne wiki, not Fextra Life, if you use Bloodborne wiki, you, there's a bunch of codes on there. It'll give you like a full list of where like all the gems can drop and codes of dungeons. Cross your fingers that they're still open. Because they sort of view bot in a roundabout way. They basically legally view bot. So if you look at when somebody goes live, typically even like big streamers, even take somebody like Lobos or Disto, they hit the live button, then they have like, you know, they go up and up and up and up and right, like their viewership like slowly rolls in. You can see that hill climbing, and then it plateaus, and then it drops towards the end, right? That's usually how that goes. You look at Fextra Life, as soon as they go live, 3,000 viewers. As soon as they hit the live button, because what they do is they embed their live stream in every single page of their website. And they have like, what, like the homepage has one, and then they have like 15 or like 25 different games that they run, that they have a wiki for, and like each page for each section of the game has the embedded stream on it. So if you're browsing their wiki, you're giving them a view. That's why they'll have like 10,000, 20,000 viewers, and it looks like there's only like 6 people talking. It's kind of shitty, in my opinion. It's a really shitty way to throw yourself up at the top of the directory. Yeah, that's the main thing. People just don't like, because don't like the what is essentially view botting. One thing is advertising their stream, one thing is getting views and ad revenue and all that without people actually being in their stream. That's why pretty much like all the major Soul streamers or major RPG streamers are not very fond of Fextra Life. Ooh, that's nice. People who just look at their guides end up supporting them through views. I really don't see it as a bad thing personally. I mean, they're view botting. It's just that they found a loophole for Twitch to not ban them. That's that. You know. I don't think it's good, especially because what it means for advertisers and whatnot. Because if advertisers catch on, because Extra Life is not the only person, or not the only group, because it's not just one person streaming. It's the only group, or it's the bigger group that's doing this. There's a bunch of people that are doing it. And if advertisers catch on, they might pull their shit out, which can start a whole chain of domino effects. So that's like another side of it. But yeah, it's not very kosher. I was gonna say, there's no way that that's all there is in here. Yeah, I mean, I overall can't say I massively care about it. I don't think it's an alright practice, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I definitely do see the, like, hey, they're offering you help with their wiki and you're giving them a view type of thing. But, yeah, it's, These are so weird. Is there actually somebody that, like, walks up to this and is like, oh, that's the dungeon, that's it? I don't understand this odd use of the illusionary walls. Still can't tell how I feel about the red blade and blue hood. I think it works. It's a decent contrast. The outfit that I'm wearing looks a bit weird with the blasphemous blade. But this is weird, chat. I don't think the game wanted me to do that, but I did it anyways. Can't stop me. What are these? Oh, it's these fucking things. There's a website called Maxroll for Diablo guides, and they do the same thing, but it's not a group like Extra Life. When you go in there, it has a random creator that's part of a group featured. Yeah, I don't know. For me, like, if I was a content creator, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but if I was a content creator and I go live and I see that there's 10,000 people watching me, I'd like to think that there's 10,000 people in my chat watching my stream because I'm entertaining. Not that there's 1,000 people watching me and 9,000 other people that don't even know that they're watching me. Most people have no idea that there's even a stream playing in the background. Oops, wrong class. Yeah, no, it just feels weird. Jeez. Oh, you get sound? I don't get sound. The few times that I pop into the Fextra Life wiki, I don't get sound. Oh, that's the other thing. Speaking of not getting sound and shit, if you use the inspector element or whatever, some of the pages that looks like they don't have the stream playing, it is hidden. It is embedded and hidden, so you don't see it, you don't hear it, but you're still giving them a view because you're on that page. That's one of the other reasons people were getting mad about it. Some of the pages, I think it appears at the top left or at the bottom left. Like, it appears at the top or the bottom. But yeah, in some of the pages where it looks like it's not there, it's embedded. And people found it because they were searching the website with the element inspector. I feel like there's a bunch to this mine that I missed. We're gonna have to go back and check out some other stuff. Maybe it remembers you muting it. Well, if it does, that's good. I wish those were ashes that you could use. I'd love to summon one of these guys and just have it suicide into the boss. It'd be kind of neat. Yo. This place looks kind of big, not gonna lie. Definitely looks a bit more grand than a... This is a boss, isn't it? Top left on the ones actually shows. The Onyx. Oh, it's one of these guys. Catch. Why does it aim so high with that incantation? Okay, that's cool and all, but can you dodge this? Oh. Okay. That's cool, but can you dodge this? Barely does damage. It's fucking playing bowling with me. Oof. Still chunks you. He's squishy, but he still chunks. The Onyx Lord's Greatsword. If that doesn't scale with Faith, chat, I'm gonna be upset. Not that I would use it, but I want it to scale with Faith. I'm surprised by how many ashes there are. I can't summon basically anything on my main yet. I have probably 20 plus ashes. There's quite a bit. I think we were talking about, well, not talking about it, but it got brought up yesterday, where it's a bit of a shame that there's like the one OP ash that everybody's using basically, because there are a lot of unique ashes that sort of complement different playstyles, right? You got the tanks, the DPS, range DPS and all that. So it's kind of interesting. They definitely have a lot of variety of them. Oh wait, is this the... Ah, we're gonna be able to activate Rykard's rune. It's only half a shame because it is cool as fuck. Plus, you do get it quite late into the game in an optional missable area. That is very true. That is a very fair point. Ascend! I started here, so I can't summon anything but Mimic or Wolves. Wolves suck and Mimic is OP. What to do? Yeah, the Wolves seem to be, I guess the Wolves, the good thing about them, from what I can only assume is that they can stagger pretty well because it's multiple enemies kind of jumping around, attacking the one target. So I'd assume they can probably help you break the enemy stamina pretty well. Rykard's Great Rune. Restores HP upon attacking enemies. That's interesting. I wonder if that HP is a set percentage, or if it's based off of the damage you do. This is probably really good with a quick weapon, if it's a set percentage. If it's based on the damage you do, or a percentage of the damage you do, then this might be decent with some heavy-hitting weapons as well. Yeah, let me go back into the tunnel. I like sipping on coffee every so often. It's like a nice, relaxed way of waking myself up. Energy drinks like jolt me awake. Coffee, it's like, hey, you don't need to wake up all at once. Take it easy. Energy drinks also taste like trash. Well, that's because you haven't drank any good ones. I happen to like the ones that I drink. Peach mango, delicious. Acai, delicious. Now, I will agree that the majority of them does taste like trash. I will agree to that. I can't deny that the majority does taste like booty. Some of them will have a good oh, look at you being tricky. Some of them will have a good flavor going in, but then the aftertaste is kind of bejudge. Eating ass is awesome. Listen, I'm sure that if the ass you're eating has immaculate... Ooh, it's worth coming back just for that. Immaculate hygiene, you know what? I'm sure is an amazing experience. I, personally, and I'm not shaming anybody that likes eating ass, I'm not a big fan of sticking my tongue where the dookie come out. That's just me, though. Okay, so we can probably use that guy to break that thing, right? God, I hope there's only one of those. Let's go, buddy. P is fine. Fuck, 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 fuck! This is fucked. Like, P's a little bit salty, right? At worst. I was hoping he would rush into me when I did that. Why am I looting when this thing is rushing right at me? Oh. Those things are an absolute menace. They're absolutely terrifying. Yo, Cicada, welcome in. What'd you just walk into? You know, just typical adult talk on whether it's better to taste piss or dookie during your sexual activities. Just a normal conversation. That was not what the conversation was? I don't know, man. That's where it ended up being at. You just wanted to watch some Elden Ring? Oh boy. Got some news for you. You came for the Elden Ring, and you stayed for the Elden Booty. What about sticky white stuff? You're not into grandmas? There are some older ladies out there that'll change your mind. I heard a big thump. And I was thinking we were getting close to another one of those mausoleums. Can I help? Yep. As soon as he flipped around me, I knew we were gonna eat that. I thought I'd be able to get through his legs. You know what? This is how we're gonna finish this fight. How about I just throw rocks at you? How about I just do this? There better be an incantation that allows me to throw like a massive boulder. He's still alive. He's still alive, chat. He has no HP. He's still alive. I'm gonna ask Miyazaki. I need somebody to actually check the game's code. Like, go into the files and check how many bosses have Tears of the Nile. All of them. Shit. I get tea and come back wildly confused. That seems to happen often around here. Cannoli's here getting you into gilfs. I like the way they say gargoyle weapons are like kept together with warrior clay. Yeah, the corpse wax, I think it is. It was probably George's idea. Everything that's bad about this game, chat, where is it? So because I'm not an absolute psychopath, I started making a list of good things, of pros, of Elden Ring, right? Because at the end of the game, you know, whenever I beat a game, I like to talk about the things I like, the things I didn't like, you know, kind of do my little review of it, right? But I'm also writing down the problems that I think exist in Elden Ring. And I'm gonna attribute every single one of them to George R.R. Martin. You can't trust somebody whose middle name is 2 letters. You can't trust them. Cannoli, his middle name is not 2 letters. He just has 2 names that both start with an R. I don't care. Damn, you were right. There are a lot of gold seeds around here. We entered the area, 2 of them. We walk 2 feet, fight a boss, there's another one. We come up here, there's another one. There's 4 seeds, like, right in this little small area. Let's be honest, though, he looks adorable. He's like the real Santa Claus. He does look like a pretty chill granddad, you know? He's like the granddad that if your parents are like, hey, we're going to our grandparents for Christmas, you'd be excited. You see why he... Yeah, it's probably easier to just put RR on the... on a book than putting 4 names on there. For a second, I thought that squirrel had a weapon. Okay, so next order of business is here. And then we want to go out this way and go here. These are big. Those are some sizable projectiles. See, this architecture had me wondering if giants are that common, like tree sentinel, trolls, etc. Was everything tarnished size? Maybe some lore saying giants are in here. Well, there was like a giants war, right? Like, I don't remember if it was a key item or a weapon. There was... Actually, I think it was a weapon. It does describe that there was a giant war that happened in the Altus Plateau, actually. I think it was somewhere around here that we learned about it. So giants were definitely a thing. And I believe trolls are either descendants of giants or they're giant kin, something like that. So giants were definitely a thing in this game. Prior to the events that are taking place in the game right now. Yeah, but why build a whole ass road leading to it? It's not even a door. Listen, man, when you're proud of something, you're gonna do what must be done to have it noticed. Just like somebody else here wants to be noticed, but I'm not even gonna call them out by name because I'm too busy playing a game and I'm even dodging. As a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna kill things while looking at the camera. And you know who I'm talking to. I can't even kill things, I'm so mad right now. How are you doing, Zoe? Holy shit, dude. Stop! Okay. How about this one? How about that? How about I just toss a fucking rock at your face? This is so sick, though. Alright, I mean, it shows that there ought to have been something here. You're doing good? Glad to hear. I'm doing pretty well myself. Can't really complain. Oh, dude, I actually didn't hear about that. I'm glad I brought it up. Yeah, there's, we have, here. We have a couple... I mean, we have the Giants Killer that we picked up earlier, which mentions that it was a weapon used to kill giants. And I think it was this one. Yeah, mining tool of stone digger trolls used to crack bedrock. Trolls are descendants from the giants. And these were supposedly once used as ceremonial smithing tools. So the trolls are descended of giants. That kind of links them to it. There is the giant crusher, a weapon that was used to kill the giants. I don't remember which one it is. There's another weapon that we found close to the Volcano Manor that talks about the ongoing war and giants were part of it. Yeah, this is one of the things that I like about the FromSoft. Like, I know that some people don't like this kind of storytelling, and, you know, that's understandable. Some people would rather see, you know, cutscenes and dialogue and things like that and have the story unraveled and, you know, clearly explained. But I like the way FromSoft tells stories in their games. Because it makes finding items a little bit more interesting than just, is it an upgrade? Is it a weapon I can use? Because now you can read it and you can find out more about the world itself. It's very neat. I like it. I don't know why, but anytime I use that, you always make me smile. Well, I'm glad it does that. I'm glad it has a positive effect. I'm not gonna judge. I don't know why getting yelled at would make you smile, but hey, to each their own. I'm not here to judge. Look at this guy, chat. Okay, we're not gonna go up there yet. Not quite yet. It's just not feasible to have an NPC to tell you all the exposition. That's the fucking word I was thinking about. Or I couldn't think of. This was, you can choose your level of engagement and it doesn't feel like someone being like, look at this thing. Yeah, I really like that. It's why I like the FromSoft RPGs more than most other RPGs. I brought this up actually in a stream last night. Like, for example, some people will play a lot of RPGs, especially JRPGs, more for the story than the gameplay, and hey, that's perfectly fine. For me, a game is a game first, so I need to have solid gameplay. Otherwise, even if it has an amazing story, I don't think I can typically enjoy it. But I was talking about it, and I brought up Persona 5. That for me, all of the exposition and cutscene and everything that was happening kind of ruined the gameplay for me. Because I was loving the soundtrack, I was loving the gameplay, I really liked the various mechanics and interaction and whatnot. I was really into it until the game paused gameplay every 5 to 10 minutes to tell me what was going on. And it felt like the game was sort of treating me like a child, like I wasn't able to understand what was happening in the world. And that kind of bothers me when games do that. I don't mind it so much. Granted, I haven't played every Final Fantasy, but just to compare it to other JRPGs. A game like Final Fantasy, for example, will have, it's like 20-30 minute of cutscene, but then you go out, you do your business, you fight things, you get loot, you fight a boss, you do this, you do that. Then you get more cutscenes, and then you do things, you know. But I'm not a big fan of when storytelling and exposition end up cutting into the game. And that's one of the reasons I really like the way FromSoft does its storytelling. You want to get immersed into it? You can. You want to completely ignore the story and just straight up play the game? You can. You want to get manhandled by a troll? You can. Get him out of here. You want to have to look a bit so you feel involved. It definitely does add a level of immersion, if you will. It also kind of goes along with what FromSoft games do, right? Like overcoming a challenge and feeling rewarded for overcoming that challenge. I think in a way the lore sort of works the same way. Like when you figure out bits of the lore, it's because you searched for it, you looked into it, you figured it out. It's neat. It's a game. Use the strength of the medium for the unique style of storytelling that it allows. Exactly. You're just mowing down trolls. Well, for a second there, it seemed like the troll was mowing me down. For a second, I think it was the other way around. We're gonna take you out of the way first. Is there nothing here? Not a chest or nothing? Come on, game. You can't do this to me. Alright. I guess the game can and is doing that to me. I love how even in Sekiro cutscenes, it feel like treats, rewards for doing gameplay because they're so rare. Yeah, and they're typically short too. They're not I mean, I think the longest cutscene is what, the intro? Because it gives you some, like, background exposition. More like you search Vakti's videos? Okay, listen, man. I feel personally attacked by that statement. I love the spell. Ooh. Yesterday I was complaining that we didn't find enough Faith Ashes of War. Well, the game has listened and it has been giving me what I've been looking for. We got like, what, 2 yesterday and 2 today so far? It's pretty sweet. I'll have to check out that lightning one. Sounds pretty sweet. Probably intro Genichiro, if you add them all up. Either the intro or the Ishin cutscene, maybe. Yeah, there's not many. And they're not intrusive either. That's the word. I hate intrusive storytelling. I can't even put up with like long sequences of storytelling because, for example, a game that I played and I enjoyed was Catherine. And then we played Catherine Full Body, which was basically like a remaster with an added character and endings and things like that. That one, even though it sometimes felt like it had hours-long cutscenes, I didn't mind it too much because you watch your little anime episode, and then you went on and you did a bunch of shit. But I'm not a fan of... Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of when the storytelling becomes intrusive. Okay, so we did go up there, kill the Godskin guy. I still want to go back eventually and play Persona 5 and finish it. Eventually. Maybe off stream. Because I did like it. Overall, I did enjoy it. It was just like, you turn the corner. Hey, watch out! The red enemies are stronger than the regular ones. Sweet. You killed the red enemy. You turn the corner. Hey, what's that? Maybe we should go check it out. I'm like, game, if you don't let me play this fucking thing. Yeah, I do want to go back, because the story is interesting. I like the concept of Persona. And I do like turn-based RPGs quite a bit. Chrono Trigger is one of my all-time favorite games. At least this time you'll know what to expect. Yeah, that's true. You good? So for anybody wondering, by the way, these are the mimics of this game. I don't think there's any chest mimics, but these are the mimics that are in Elden Ring. Enemies that turn into more dangerous and bigger ones. Like, there's a hollow in Limgrave that I think turns into a bear. We found one that turned into a giant. And, yeah, now this one that turns into a... this thing. Yeah, they're scattered a little bit... Ooh. Nice, we'll take that. They're scattered a little bit here and there. They're not incredibly common. But they are around. Corridors of Time. Name sounds vaguely familiar. I don't think I've heard of the game. I believe the name in the game files is fuck clients. You know what? I'd believe it. Oh, hello. Can't skip these graves. These are basically treasure troves. There's a couple of hollows here that turn into nasty dudes. That's what my surprise was. Oh, soundtrack from Chrono Trigger. Got you. I don't remember all the names. I remember just like... I know a lot of them are named after just like the character itself. I don't remember. Is the... What's the name of Frog? Is it Green, right? Green is the name of the Frog Warrior. I think that's one of my favorite ones. The first boss theme is also pretty sweet. Gotcha. What was it called? Corridors of Time. I'll have to check it out. I need to finish that fucking game too. I rage quit that game on stream. I don't remember. We were getting strong enough to kill the fucking boss too. Cause like Chrono Trigger, you can kill like the final boss. You can end the game as early as you want once you unlock the ability to fight it, and it's just a matter of like getting strong enough to actually pull it off. And we were getting there, like we almost killed him, and then I died, and I was like, all right, let's continue a little bit, right? Like it feels bad. There's a lot of unfinished stuff, so let's continue on. And I got to this area, I think was just after this like big lava type dungeon, and you take this massive fucking elevator, and there's like fight after fight after fight as you're going down that elevator. And they're not like super challenging, but they have like some nasty status effects that they can apply on you, some of those enemies. And I just got past the elevator, and I didn't get a chance to save, and the game fucking crashed on me. And I was so mad that I just flat out uninstalled the game on the spot. But yeah, no, I love that game. I also want to go back and play the Dot Hack series. I bought it as a bundle when it went on sale on Steam. I remember playing the first one. I never got too far into the first one, but I really, really enjoyed that game. The little bit that I played. I love games like that. They just let you play the game at your own pace. It's the same with this game. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, of course, like, the more you do, the more of the story you learn, more characters you unlock. You know, you get to do a lot more, clearly. But it's kind of cool that you know that if, you know, you feel strong enough or you feel good enough that you can just, like, you know, be like, hey, I'm gonna end the game right now. Rather than like, oh, no, sorry, you're forced to do 8 hours of this. As long as they pull it off well, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, I almost like it when the majority of a game is optional. It's kind of why, one of the reasons I really like Bloodborne. Like, you want to hop in and finish the game in like 1 hour, you can. You want to sit there and like take out every boss, you can. Hefty beast bones. Chrono Trigger is great if you enjoyed the genre. Yeah, I have a soft spot for JRPGs. Specifically turn-based ones. I'm not a fan of like the more action-y ones, but... You don't like action RPGs, Cannoli? Then why are you playing the critically acclaimed title? Elden Ring. You're right. I must uninstall the title right now. Can you... Now, I don't think it'll ever happen, nor do I think I'd ever want one. But can you imagine a turn-based RPG made by FromSoft? You know, that's kind of something that I wonder. I wonder if... I mean, I say FromSoft, but I'm talking about Miyazaki specifically. Because, of course, FromSoft is going to do other things, right? The rumored new Armored Core game that's coming out that I don't think Miyazaki's going to have anything to do with. But I do wonder if at some point, Miyazaki's going to be like, okay, maybe we can't really pioneer the genre enough, right? Like, we've done all we can do here. I wonder if he's ever going to explore a different genre, like maybe a turn-based or an FPS or some other, you know, still like within the realm of like dark fantasy or what have you, but like outside of the action RPG genre. Yeah, he did direct one of them, I guess 4. But I mean, there's like, what, 5 or 6 of them? So I wouldn't be too surprised if he wouldn't have anything to do with this next one. But yeah, I mean, he could definitely be one of them. Working on it. So I love action RPGs like Dark Souls. Yeah, there are stats, but the only thing that limits is your skill level. Yeah, that is very true. That's why people are able to do like, you know... Because there are some games that you wouldn't really be able to do like level 1 runs, right? Because you just get absolutely demolished by just the amount of damage that certain enemies would do. Like, you just can't escape taking hits. But in a game like Dark Souls, like, of course, if you're at level 1 using base weapons or just your fists and whatnot, right? Your damage and your HP are gonna suffer from it. But as long as you are skilled and know the fight, you can still pull it off. Yo, Jimmy, what's up, dude? Bloodborne is like 4 acquired bosses. Yeah, it's something like that. You have Gascoigne, Amelia, Shadows, Rom, Nurse, and that's it. Oh yeah, Mikolash, 6 bosses. Yeah. Forgot about Mikolash. How could I forget about Mikolash, my boy? Chat. I fucking love that guy, dude. He's like one of my favorite characters in that game. He gives me Patches vibes. He's just a dick. I fucking love him. Yeah, I guess the thing with Sekiro is that like it still felt somewhat
smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
okay. All right. What the fuck? Yeah, maybe don't jump where he's smacking with the hammer. I'm literally, I couldn't move. I was stuck between his crotch. There's too many holes, chat. Come here. Oh, is he stuck? Sweet, dude. Well, you know what? When the game wants to be unfair, so can I. There he goes. You did it. This. Ooh, what is this? This is all it took. This fucking hole. Payback's a bitch. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck... Was he the same one? That was not Margit, was it? GG hardest boss. Yeah, thanks, guys. Woo! It was Margit? They didn't even give him a fucking name? Like, they didn't give him, like, a proper HP where he's just like, yo, remember me? I can't tell anymore, chat. Everybody's got, like, the same name and looks the same. I just thought it was somebody else. That's funny, though. It's explained later, what, when I'm gonna kick his ass again? This caught you so off guard. Yeah, like, I heard the voice and I'm like, oh, is it because we're approaching this? And then, no, I hear the thing and I turn around and he's just like, yo, it's popping. Hey, alright, dude. Oh, right, I wanted to check out this area first. Let me grab this seed, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to go in here yet. I wanted to check this out. Completely forgot about that.
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please,
So random,
your
yeah.
fingers.
This is kind of out of nowhere.
The fingers I served once prophesied a tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Are you-
Surely you see it too.
No.
The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light. Oh,
Is that Granny's booty?
hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you.
Sorry, Graham, I was a little distracted there. Cover yourself. Yeah, I'm not, I don't, there's something about the Earth Tree that doesn't sit right with me either. The fact that everybody seems to be like, oh, the Earth Tree. Praise the Earth Tree. I don't know, I don't buy, I mean, it is a FromSoft game. There's nothing that's ever, like, purely benevolent. The best to get is gray. To be fair, it is a pretty cool tree, I mean. Yeah. So we want to go up here. There's like a road that leads to something. And then we're gonna go for the tree. Think about all the glowy paper. I wonder what Earth Tree sap tastes like. I'd bottle it and sell it to tarnished snake oil style. You might make quite a lot of runes out of that. Speaking of selling and making a lot of runes, have you seen how there's people selling rune farming services and rune duping services and things like that? I mean, I'm not surprised. That happens with like that's already a thing in Dark Souls, right? You could go like on the on Fiverr and you could pay somebody to get you like specific loot for like builds and whatnot if you don't feel like going out and getting it yourself. So I'm not too surprised, but I guess those people didn't hear about Cheat Engine. Yeah. Oh. That's cool, dude. That's actually sick. It's a flying skeleton. That's a dead skeleton. I saw someone on TikTok saying that they dropped $20 on Etsy for 150 rune levels. I read that as 150 runes. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Please, somebody give him his money back. Yeah, like, buying characters, Sun Realm Shield, that's new. Buying characters and whatnot, like, you know, or builds and things, it's been a thing in RPGs, like, forever, right? But, like, I can almost see it in something like World of Warcraft or whatever, where, like, you'd have to spend countless hours and possibly weeks and months getting the gear you need. So you just want to get the guy and you just want to do endgame raids. I can almost understand that. But in a game like this, where, like, if you follow a guide in 2 hours, you have your build done, it seems like a huge waste of money. Shield of Honor depicting a city crowned by the sun that has seen better days. Much like the wear upon the shield, the seat of the sun is long faded away. We need to do a couple of things here. First,
Someone
check what
there.
this guy wants.
Custom well.
Golden sunflower, perfumer bottles. I don't use them. Might as well buy them though. Arrows, arrows. Oh, hey, it's this outfit. Oh, hey, it's this outfit. A speedrunner's fucking nightmare. Oh, I should... Right, I said... I need to do a couple of things. Talks to the merchant, instantly leaves. Speaking of the merchant, what the fuck? Yeah, what, excuse me? There needs to be an explanation. Oh, that's right. He went, according to the Lord, this dude went around hunting merchants, right? We read his armor. Didn't expect to see him here again. Or not here again, but didn't expect them to see him here. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Jeez! I believe that is the weapons art that you can use on it. Because I mentioned something about a corkscrew attack. Okay, you know what? Check this out. I don't think we're gonna be able to build madness up on this guy. Especially when I'm out of mana. I'm gonna fucking die, chat. Dude, what is the range of that thing? Holy shit. I'm dead. Jesus. Okay, we got our 20 endurance. I'm fine with that for now. 40 vigor, I'm fine. 40 faith. Let's get 30 strength. Oh, wait. I wanted to get 16 arcane so we could use all of our... Okay, so we can just eat half of his HP away as he's spawning in. That's pretty sick. Jeez. This guy hits so hard. Out of stamina. Oh my god. That was way easier. Okay. Medicine Peddler's Bell Bearing. We need to return to the what's it called? A round table hall eventually as well. I thought that was gonna give me more. Because we got like 2 or 3 bell bearings to turn in. What the hell? Yeah. Apparently you can take out like half of his HP by just simply spamming attacks. As soon as he spawned, I backed up. But yeah, you can just chew half of his HP as he's just kind of walking up. That's good to know, because I'm assuming all the other ones, if there are multiple encounters, that it's gonna be the same thing, where like he'll pop up and you can probably just chew through his HP that way. Okay, now we can get to 30 strength. Just completing BL4 is crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was probably one of my highest accomplishments, I guess, in my gaming career, was doing a BL4 run for Bloodborne. I do need to go back and finish my Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1. I think the hardest part of my Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 run was making it to the Wyvern in oh, what's the name of that fucking forsaken ass place? The dragon area where you fight Nameless King. Like, doing the path and getting to the Wyvern, dude, I was getting one-shotted so many times by those fucking snake dudes. I was getting so upset. I was getting so mad. Archdragon's Peak, yes. What are you? What? Oh, right, these things. Yeah, I stopped at Nameless. I got him like down to nothing a couple of times, and then I just fuck up a dodge and end up getting caught. Yeah, I stopped at Nameless, and then I went and tried the DLCs. And I tried Dragon Princess a couple of times. Then I went to the Painted World of Arendelle. I killed the Grave Tender with like almost no difficulty. And then I got Sister Freed a few times to 3rd phase, and then I just kind of stopped. I forgot why. It wasn't even because I was like, oh, I need to take a break from this. I think like there were other things I wanted to get to. Dark Souls 1 Pyro is so cheesy. I mean, the fact that Pyromancy scales off of just dumping souls into things, yeah, it's... definitely makes it far easier than any other Soul Level 1 method. Especially like Combustion and Greater Combustion. You can just melt bosses so hard. I remember I tried Gwyn by pairing and whatnot, and it always takes me a little bit to get used to the parry timing again in that game. And in the first like few attempts, I didn't even try using Combustion because I was like, there's no way I even have time. There's no way. He's just too fast. And then I was like, okay, well, let's try this. I can parry him once, you know, when he does the jump attack, which is relatively easy to parry, and then I can try Combustion. Oh my god. I melted that man faster than I thought I could. Especially because like every 3 combustion you stagger him, and when he gets staggered you have enough time to cast 2, and then the 3rd one is he's winding up an attack and then he gets staggered. So all you have to do is just get the first pair and then combustion, 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 combustion. It's so fucking dumb. Demon Princess was the hardest fight for me at SO1. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Because even, like, Gale is an easier fight for me to telegraph than the Demon Prince. There's just less chaos happening during Gale. should do a Sacred Attack Power run. It's not as bad as it sounds. Yeah, the Sacred is the only one I haven't done any, like, sort of challenge runs. I do want to do, like, a no Demon Bell, or, sorry, Demon Bell and no Kuro's Charm at some point. The two together are brutal? Yeah. I've watched a few people do those runs. It looks brutal. Not fun in your opinion? Well, you know what? Your definition of fun is just plain wrong. How about that? I would think that doing attack power level 1 is probably easier than doing Demon Bell and or no Kuro's Charm. Because attack power 1, the fight just goes on for longer, but it doesn't impact like your damage or your you know, health and all that. You like the way I explore? It's unique. I tried to kind of like do a bit of like up, down, up, down, up, down. Speaking of which, I'm going the wrong fucking way. I wanted to go over here. Specifically down there. Yeah, I tried to mainly go for the what looks like a building on the map. And then, like, anything else in the way, if I see something, I'll just, you know, branch off. I tried to cover as much ground as possible. While still somewhat being efficient. Getting random things. Those big golem archers are killing shit and feeding me runes. I like it. That is true. Longer fights, the longer a fight goes on, the more prone you are to making mistakes. Hey, that is leading us where I wanted to go. Sweet. Hey, Bear, can you break this? Are you capable of doing that? Here, maybe on foot you can catch up faster. Okay, apparently you're too weak. There's gotta be something big we can drag on. Ooh, hey, snow. Yeah, there's gotta be something big we can drag on over. Oh, there it is. There's... There's the big one. Shit. Hey, big boy, come here. Thank you. Oh god, you're tanky. Jesus! The fucking reach! Okay, we get the loot. Get the loot. Sweet. Wait, was there more? No, it was just the crafting material. And then Please tell me that I can open this door. Couldn't break it with your jacket if you open on coming back. Yep. Those things I've noticed, you have to have a big enemy break them. Just like there's the, inside of Stormvale Castle, when you go out into that big courtyard with like all these dudes with the bows and all that. There's one on the ground and there's a dude sitting next to it, like a big fat dude sitting next to it. That guy can't break it. However, if you go all the way over the staircase before Godric and you drag the troll all the way back, the troll can break it. So yeah, it seems like it's only the larger enemies that can do it. You know, Elden Ring also has a pause button. It was one of the first mods that came out for Elden Ring, actually. Once you get banned for using mods? Not if you're offline, no. Yeah, I mean, that's how people are able to play, you know, do convergence mod and, like, you know, things like that. If this works the same way as, like, Dark Souls 3 and whatnot, too, anyways, if you get banned, like, you don't get banned unless you're, like, hacking and shit. You sort of get put into the cheaters pool, and all you have to do is just delete your character file, and then that's good. So you can just back them up, type of thing. But no, yeah, if you can use any mods you want as long as you're playing offline, you're good. The Golden Epitaph. What is this all about? I mean, some mods don't even impact it anyways. Like, ooh. Like, for example, the Honest Merchant mod for Dark Souls 3 that allows you to buy every single item in the game for one soul. That one won't get you banned. That looks cool. A sword made to commemorate the death of Godwyn the Golden, first of the demigods to die. Infused with the humble prayer of a young boy. Oh, brother, Lord, brother, please die a true death. Unique skill, last rites. Raise the epitaph to grant the effect of sacred order to yourself and allies in the vicinity. That's kind of neat. Okay. Yeah, we have a few fate scaling straight swords, I think. Don't prove me wrong. I mean, we have the Sword of Night and Flame. Broken ass weapon art. Do we really not have any others? Shit, dude. Well, I guess this is our first. In Steam offline? No, you just need to be offline on the servers. Your friend had that happen, she deleted her save and she's still in the cheater pool? That's weird. That sucks. She got banned because she changed her name with Cheat Engine. That is like the most innocent thing you could do. I don't trust any of this chat. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, but I want, like, I'm more talking about, like, unique weapons with fate scaling. Because typically the weapons that have fate scaling innately built into them, it's a higher scaling. the one that I put on myself, it doesn't scale as, you know, as hard. Like, what I'm saying, I want A and F scaling in every faith weapon I find. That's what I want. She doesn't regret it. She says playing with cheaters is way more fun even if she's not cheating. I agree with that, depending on who you get as a cheater. Some cheaters... Oh, no, no. Most of them are pretty chill and they kind of do some fun stuff. But, you know what? Fuck it. We're going down here first, I guess. But then you get the ones that fuck your game up. That's not so fun. Oops. Universe. Yeah, I was not expecting the second one. It after the second one spawned and it started to turn, it kind of clicked. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Standing in the middle is no longer safe. Yeah, I figured there was one around the corner. I know for a fact, I've jokingly tried to get my girlfriend to play Bloodborne, and I know for a fact she wouldn't enjoy it. For several reasons, unfortunately. What the fuck is this place? Miyazaki, who fucking hurt you, bro? Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, fuck game. I'm almost willing to bet you could probably shoot those things. What? Miyazaki! What is this? Why is this? Actually, it's a better question. Holy grease. I'm gonna assume that I cannot jump on the things on there and that it's death. That's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, I'm assuming that's... Oh, no, wait. Ooh. Okay, we can always go down. Let's check this out first. This air is a prime example. I play around on this double bridge and she had to stop watching. Yeah, I mean, This is a pretty stressful segment. I can't blame her. Vulgar militia ashes. So are these like summons that we can throw out and they just cuss the enemy out, or? Have you seen the Dark Scrolls mod for Dark Souls 1? I have not. If I peek my head out and I get absolutely annihilated, I'm gonna take it. Well, is this a boss? No. I saw some yellow and I thought it might be a boss. This is... okay. Oh, fuck me. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be a shorter drop. You know what? Let's be smart about this. This is gonna be fucked. Miyazaki knows this. He's like, oh, look, the player's gonna see that, and they're gonna go on the other side, and there's gonna be something here. I guarantee it, dude. Oh, no. Okay, sweet. I am disappointed, Miyazaki. You see the coloration on those two walls? I was half expecting these things to just, like, close and slam together. And before Hidden Shinobi Esoteric, I mean, I guess the fucking Bloodhound stab, to some extent, is something like it. It's very fucking Naruto-esque. George held Miyazaki's sadism back. Damn, dude. Or a huge guillotine? Yeah. I'm so glad that there's no Sense Fortress. And chat, if there is, don't tell me. But I'm glad there is no Sense Fortress. I guess these dungeons are sort of like mini... What the fuck was that? Wait, that's just... No. What? No. What? Isn't this just back? Well, I'm confused. Hold on. No. Yes? No. No. Okay. It's a different one, chat. It's a different one. No, I need you to... Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do, but Oh! I knew that was coming. And that was so obvious. That was so obvious. Okay, we'll probably be able to jump on it from another Oh! Wait. Is this where I think it goes? Hold on. I'm gonna hit it. Because I almost want to say that this is a shortcut. So we're just gonna hit it right now. Oop. Oh, fuck off. I don't like those little skeletons. I really enjoyed the dungeon somehow. It's in every way better than Chalice dungeons. I like the dungeons themselves. Like, I specifically like the heroes' graves. But yeah, the dungeons are fine. I don't like the copy and paste bosses that are at the end usually. But they are a fun concept. I really wish to an extent that, like, each dungeon was... sort of had a different theme, so like all the Limgrave dungeons look one way, all of the Liurnia dungeons look one way. I wish they were a bit different, but I can imagine that probably would have been a lot of work. Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Dude, I don't know why every time I look at my HP, it feels like it's just getting bigger and bigger. Even the... Oh, right, I forgot. When you put points into things, you gain HP. Never mind. I was like, I'm not putting any more points into Vigor, but it feels like my HP just keeps getting big. I am so confused as to what just happened right now, since it didn't happen the last 3 times. The thing you hit lifted the light. Oh, okay. Now I am less confused. Okay. It's like, what the fuck just happened, dude? We got the tree sentinel thing now. Nice. How does the full armor look like? I mean, we know what it looks like, but you know what I mean. Big. Hey. Now we got fancy golden things. Actually, you know what? I am gonna replace the gloves with these because I like how these look a little bit more. They're slightly skinnier. We got gold booties. Okay, that makes sense. I was confused. I was like, wait, why the what? Ah, I didn't even notice that. Okay, and the boss door is behind this fucking thing. Oh, we can just open it. Okay, never mind. No, don't let Dragon fool you. He hasn't even played Elden Ring a single time. He doesn't have it. He's just really smart. Alright. It confused you too at first. Yeah, I was like, wait, oh, get out of here, dude. Jesus Christ. I hate the spear one. I need to get rid of the spear one first. Or, I mean, I guess I can get rid of them at the same time. Pepe hands. The other one, I know the moveset a little bit better. The spear one, not so much. Oh god! I forgot how fucking quickly comes down. Where's the other one? There he is. I really didn't want both of them to hit second stage like this. Whiff City. That's a cool little ability that I would not mind having. Why did... Oh, it turned around because we lost fucking target. Because we were behind the pillar. Oh, God. No, no, please let me live! No! No! I want to live! I am too stubborn to die! Hold on, let me reset real quick. Let me just do this. Terrible idea. Am I trying to get myself killed? I think I am. I think I'm trying to die here. I forgot he does that if he actually blocks your attack. I don't like spear enemies, chat. I don't know if you could tell. I don't like speared enemies. Ooh. We got their armor and the sword. Fate scaling? Blocks. Hey. Hello there, beautiful. Great Sword of Ordovis, one of the two honored as foremost among the Crucible Knights. The sword is imbued with an ancient holy essence. Its red tint exemplifies the nature of primordial gold, said to be closed in nature to life itself. Ordovis's vortex channeled the power of the crucible to spin the entire sword in mid-air, building momentum before slamming the blade down onto the ground. Sick, dude. That doesn't look like. Yeah, I don't know. The sword looks rusty. I know it's not, but it looks rusty, chat. This looks better. Easy clap. That's right. I made it stressful on purpose, chat. Double Crucible first, right? That's good. I gotten used to the Crucible Knights moveset pretty damn well, since these are like the fucking 10th Crucible Knights that we fight. The one with the shield and sword, I know pretty well. The spear one, I think we only fought one of those, though. So I was kind of like, I knew the moveset, but I was a bit iffy. And that when they both kicked into second phase, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I did not want that to happen. But hey. Oh, you know what? I need to check out the Sentinel's armor, see what lore it gives us first and foremost, and see if it has any sort of effects. I like how the Tree Sentinel's armor, like the helmet, is like a little tree. Looks kind of sick. Golden helm of a heavy cavalry tree sentinel who serves the tree. Very few are permitted to wear a golden wood crest of such size as seen on this helm. Adorned with a cave featuring the mark of the sacred tree. Imposing, sturdy, and nigh unbreakable, the grace of old yet lingers. Greaves of the Crucible Knights who served Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Hold the power of the Crucible of Life, the primordial form of the Earth Tree, strengthens aspects of the... Ooh! Okay, that's pretty sick. Strengthens Crucible incantations. In time, the strength shown by these knights and even their appearance was seen as chaotic and deserving of scorn. Okay. The entire set does it. I'm almost tempted to wear the full set and see how much damage it actually boosts for the Crucible incantations. Because the Crucible incantations, I think we only have two so far, which is the Tail Whip and the Shoulder Bash. Sick. I was just... Oh, hold on. We're not done here yet, actually. I'm only ever ahead of other people because I have robot reactions. I'm apparently learning. I am the world's worst discoverer of Elden Ring. Can always find like 50 things that would have made my life easier or better just today. That is very true. Especially if you pay attention to certain patterns, you can sort of get an understanding on, oh, this is likely gonna be this. This is likely gonna have this. I can probably do this here since I was able to do it there. The exploration, much like the combat, is pretty much just pattern learning for the most part. This is so stressful. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. If this was Dark Souls 1, I would have died a million times. It feels like every time I play Dark Souls 1, I always slide off of everything. Been playing for a decade, but only focusing on challenge runs, speed runs, so I think you're much better at a balance of exploring and winning first try. I would like to aspire to be more like you guys. I mean, it seems like you're a good player, just you got... I mean, you've done like soul level 1 stuff and all that, so I mean, you're definitely not somebody that's bad at these games. I think it's just a different skill set. Speaking of challenge runs and speed runs, yeah, I was sort of disappointed to hear how the speed runs play out for Elden Ring. Since it was a game I wanted to get into speedrun. I'll probably still will. But it'll likely be a all remembrance. I mean, in 3 days, we'll see what all the official categories are. But I'm definitely probably gonna be doing something like all remembrances. Because the any percent run, from what I hear, is 20 minutes of setup, and then you kill 2 bosses and it's done. And you kill the 2 bosses by spamming Horfra Stomp. And that just doesn't seem fun. Yeah, I saw this does like, what, 28 minutes and change? Oh fuck, I forgot we're out of mana. Booty rolling. Ooh. Oh shit, fuck, I forgot to check out the other talisman we got from, what's-his-face. Improves dodge rolling, but increases damage taken. Ooh. That's an interesting one. Ah, okay, it's just the FP one. Okay. And speaking of doing something with that, I think we're done here. Right? I think we are. You can still unlock the final boss by spamming. Yeah, Horfra Stomp is absurdly broken. That's why I find it funny when, like, there's so many people complaining about magic, which, don't get me wrong, it definitely... Like, I have a mage that I fuck around with off stream, and a lot of the bosses that I was having trouble with on this character are super trivial on my mage, but... There's a lot of broken shit in this game. Weapon arts being one of those things. Some more than other. Probably performance update first, but after that, how long? Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we see some updates being rolled out within the next week or so, because we got 2 patches and 2 hot fixes pretty early on, within the first week and a half of release. So, I mean, they fixed some good stuff, like people were getting corrupted saves on Xbox and Steam. Supposedly, that's gotten fixed, which... Oh, fuck, I forgot about you! Which is good. Let's get out of here. I don't want to have no business here. Deathblight is whack at the moment. It certainly fucking is. Yeah, I mean, I think this game, just everything in general, between the damage the player does and the damage that the enemies do, I mean, just numbers in general, everything feels inflated when compared to the other Souls games. Right? Like, you can get the same, you can get more scaling in Elden Ring, or more attack rating, sorry. You can get more attack rating with less points than you can in the other Souls games. Granted, they're not good one-to-one comparisons, but, you know, there's just larger numbers across the board. Oops, wrong flask. Works anyways, I guess. This room is where I realized, oh yeah, the little pillar that we lowered with the little cubby thing, yeah. That one is pretty... Man, how many damn tree sentinels, brother? Let's go. That's a big weapon. That's a big fucking weapon. Okay, we don't do bad damage. We can punish that. Now, what's second phase for this guy gonna look like? Oh, fuck. That is sick. Shock on the ground. Okay, I was expecting that. Whew. Okay. Okay, that I was not expecting. Okay, Needle, calm the fuck down, son. Gotta roll into it. Jeez. I keep forgetting how long of a recovery time we have from jump attacks. Can I use my weapon art? Sick, dude. Okay, I probably want to dodge forward. I didn't notice all the other ones having the multiple hit. Nope. Oof. Yikes. First try. Dragon Great Claw. And the Dragon Claw shield's sick. Thank you for the GGs. The weapon is very Monster Hunter. Oh god, doesn't matter. Ooh, wait, the shield too. That looks cool. Dragon Claw Shield. Great shield set to have been whittled from the claw of a great ancient dragon, wielded by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the Ur tree, imbued with lightning. And I'm assuming the shield bash deals lightning damage. That's a cool looking shield.
The Dragon Greyclaw.
Weapon said to have been whittled from the claw of a great ancient dragon, wielded by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the earth tree. The claw is enwreathed with lightning and tears through the dragon's feeble descendants with ease. That's a big boy weapon. That's a big weapon. Oh, talking about the any percent run. I get you. Yeah, if it's like that, it'll probably not be a very popular category. It's kind of like the when the cannon glitch became popular not too long ago in Bloodborne, and like people doing any percent run or all bosses run rather. Not any percent, but when people were doing all bosses runs, they were. Yeah, like that shit died out pretty quickly, it seemed. Seemed like it kind of went and came. Wait. No, that's just trying... That's pointing... There's nothing down there, is there? No. That's just pointing over at that grave, isn't it? It has to. No, it's like pointing out this way. There must be something down here, chat. Okay, well, there's probably a fucking thing over here. Let's get this out of grace. That's likely right behind the guy. Not the Grave Lord Greatsword Dance Needle reference. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what it is when Needle uses that attack with the sword coming out of the ground. Man, I can dodge it like 1 out of 10 times, maybe. Yeah, thank you guys for this. Currently power stancing that weapon. Dude, how much endurance do you have? This thing, isn't this a colossal weapon? Oh, it actually doesn't weigh that much. Never mind. It is a colossal weapon, but it's only like 16. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't weigh that much more than the Blasphemous Blade, actually. Okay, so I kind of want to go back down there just to double check. Ah, there is a dungeon down here. Nice. I am looking forward to that, chat. I like snow areas. There's not enough snow areas in video games. I say that, but there's one in like every other game. The hitbox is only on the ground, so yeah, it's an exploit. If you two-hand a weapon like a spear, halberd, club, or any other weapon that spreads your legs while blocking, the attack will miss. Huh! Another dungeon to go back for. You're leading me to my fucking death. Oh no, these ones! I noticed that it was the yellow one a little too late. Yeah, that is news to me. Good to know, though. That's got a bigger range than I thought it would. I thought I'd be able to just kind of waltz off. Also, just out of curiosity, how many... We need one more. I'm gonna... Stop it. I'm gonna be thoroughly disappointed. We'll go back to that trap in a second. But I want to check out this other stuff first. I'm gonna be thoroughly disappointed if the boss for this dungeon is not a big pot boy. Man, I swear, if this is also a trap. Get out of here, dude. All of those unnecessary deaths. Yeah, man. Dragon done teaching us a lot today. I like that this ability can be easily spammed, and it does quite a decent chunk of damage too. Doesn't use up too much FP either. Okay, we'll probably have to get teleported by one of those chests to get on that other side, I assume. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna assume that that chest is gonna teleport us. Hey, chat. Ow. That attack comes out really quick. What should be the 10-headed watchdog or whatever, like 4 Crucible Knights? Oof. It's one of those facts that will either impress or get eye rolls from people depending on if they knew it. Check this info out though. In Bloodborne Day 1, the plank shield blocked friend. There's no way that was intended. Okay, they passed it. I was like, what? That is just so weird. I never paid attention to that, if it happened or not. But yeah, I watched the IGN guide, and it's kind of hilarious that they actually suggest that you use the fucking plank shield. Oops. Yeah, I watched the video of that guy that plays like the IGN guide suggests, and it was kind of a funny video to watch. Will you guys explode already? Oh god, that one was still alive. I don't remember the name of the content creator. Fuck it, dude, just take me. Just take me. Every chest is a fucking trap here. It's probably the only way to travel around, actually, from the looks of it. Oh, there he goes. This was right... Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting... It's an interesting guide. I do recommend watching the video. Okay. This sort of led to nowhere. So that's where that brought me. Let's take this one now. Okay. I like how every time we fight these big dudes, there's always a fucking just crackpots everywhere. got a perfumer thing. Okay, I'm imagining that there's no way to open the door, and we'll have to use this to get back out. Puzzle dungeon. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they're using these to... It's an interesting way to traverse the dungeon. Rather than, you know, the typical way that you do with all the other dungeons. We need to get up there, chat. That's our goal. Dude, am I fucking tripping? You can see the fucking lever. Like, I swear, when I'm on that side, I can see the fucking lever here. What is this shenanigan, chat? Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, this is an entirely different segment that fucking looks like it. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, never mind. We're good. More ritual. They also said a Pokemon has too much water. Wait, what? Oh, fuck, it's these things. Okay, so we got 2 more chests here. Oh, hold up. Did we find it? I think the same journalist also said that the same thing about Cuphead. Yeah, I think that person that wrote the article couldn't make it past the tutorial and said Cuphead is too hard or whatever. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I feel like a lot of reviewers, and now I get it, these guys are probably writing article after article after article. They can't afford to spend like 80 hours on a game. But I feel like you can't spend 1 hour on a game and then give it a review, right? I don't think you need to beat a game. I think that, you know, you can play a game up to a point and be like, okay, I understand what the game wants, controls, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like a lot of reviews, like, people, like, will beat the tutorial level and then be like, okay, here's my review, 0 out of 10. And it's like, okay, but you really didn't play the game. Did this just bring us back to the... Oh, Lordy. It did, didn't it? But no? There's a lot of fucking pots in here. I wonder how many of... Yeah, dude, it's throwing me off. I feel like I'm going in circles, but these are different areas. Yeah, because now, see, you can't see it from there. So this is the different fucking... different one. Because at the beginning of the dungeon, you can see the lever on that other side. There's one other chest that we didn't take. Personally, I think it's reasonable to ask someone to at least watch the rest of the game on YouTube or something. Yeah, like, if you want to like talk about like mechanics and control, I feel like you could probably play a game like 1 to 2 hours and get a feel for like how responsive something is. But if you're gonna judge like story, pacing, progression, like you maybe don't need to play the game, but you should probably watch something. I definitely feel like a lot of the reviews are a bit rushed, like not enough time is spent on it. Like I said, I get it. I can understand why they're not spending an extensive amount of time, but too bad the big pot guys don't do a huge explosion. Well, you know what, man? I'm I'm actually happy they don't. That'd be a little scary. Would definitely be a way to throw you a wild card, though, that's for sure. Well, chat, if you want to do an item-only run, come to this dungeon as soon as you can, I guess. Jesus. It bugs me when reviewers are like, but I don't know what happens next. It's like, dude, yeah. Exceptions apply. Like reviewers that mostly do entertainment reviews, like Zero Punctuation, yeah. Yeah, I watch Zero Punctuation every so often. I literally take everything he says with a grain of salt or completely ignore it. But their main draw is the entertainment value. Better not be a lame... Man, I gotta be honest, I'm not expecting much. But I'll keep my hopes up. It better be a big pot, dude. If it's a big pot, dude, I'll be happy regardless. If it's not a pot, dude, I'm gonna be mad. As a matter of fact, if it's not a pot, dude, I'm gonna send an angry letter at Miyazaki. The boss doesn't teleport you to a different boss room. Oh man, it's this fucking guy. He's got pots. Are any of these explosive pots? They're not. This soundtrack seems like a Bloodborne soundtrack. Jesus Christ. No fucking way! Get out of here! That's because you're in a chalice dungeon light? Fair enough. Oh, you can get the ashes for the jars. And I think those are the ones that explode too. That's sick. Maybe? Hold on, let me double check on that. I think so. Summon 3 little living jar spirits. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Use the summon of spirits of 3 little living jars. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP. These reckless spirits sacrifice themselves to vanquish their summoner's foe and explode upon death. Though their bravery is admirable, their explosions can harm friends as well as foe, and they will also immediately explode on contact with fire. Tell the others, tell them how brightly a fire jar burns. That's awesome. Yeah, see, this is one of the moments where even though we only get awarded an ash, it's worth it. Just because we can now summon little pot dudes if we wanted to. Just for that reason alone, it's worth it. Alright, let me go to the, the guy that writes these descriptions needs a Nobel Prize for poetry. Some of them are really good. The Dung Eater is still gonna tell us to go free his corporeal form in the capital. We got 3 of these. Medicine, minor, and minor. Ooh, here we go. Now we can buy the Somber Smithing Stone. Sick. Hey, and we can buy the, Sweet. We can just outright buy the curing stuff. That's kind of nice. Actually headed here immediately. Gotta do it ASAP. The guy that writes these. Yeah, you know, this is something like a lot of people be like, oh, what are you gonna do with an English degree? This. Chat, this is what you can do with an English degree. 89k. Definitely think we can get a level. Unfortunately, that's all we can get. Damn, dude, 65k for a level now. Whew. Okay, yeah. Let us go in.